I love the fact that you explained that it has a range of volume. It has one volume. Fucking loud.
Welcome back to the world's worst car show. We are in the canyons again, and we're filming another exhaust video. Now, last time we set out to make the best exhaust video on the internet, and this time we're gonna show you how to make it. Now, I have my new car here, which means the first upgrade, obviously, a new exhaust. When it comes to new exhaust or exhaust upgrades, you have some options. You can get an aftermarket exhaust company and buy one and have it installed in your car for maybe 7 grand. Or you can take it to a muffler shop and hack it off and have them weld on some 4-inch pipes and make it really fucking loud. So I went with the latter, and this being a naturally aspirated V10, it sounds really nasty. So I wanted to make it as loud as possible. And now we're gonna try to record that as accurately as we can. Because every time you hear an exhaust on video, you hear somebody say, the video doesn't do it justice, you gotta hear it in real life. Well, what we're trying to do here is make it so we make a video where you don't have to hear it in real life. You can hear it on the video and go, yeah, that sounds real damn good. So we're gonna show you how to attempt to do that.
Okay, so being that this is the world's worst car show, we managed to fuck up the audio on a how-to video entirely about audio. Now, we did get really clean exhaust audio from the car, but the audio for the hosts was pretty much trash.
So one thing to remember is that the audio that we cut over different shots isn't necessarily the same audio that we would be hearing outward.
A lot of wind noise, a lot of us fumbling around with the GoPros.
And that should eliminate any wind noise and just leave us with crispy V10.
It also looks like one of those like fuzzy butt plugs, you know, for like animal cause butt play.
It says more about you than me.
Way too specific, huh?
Yeah, not been on that section of the internet yet.
Not that spectrum of the internet, huh? Well, live a little, buddy.
We have all this equipment, yet we decided to record it solely on GoPros while we had fucking bees everywhere. So here we are, several months later, doing it again. So excuse the continuity errors. But this time we're gonna explain.
You good?
Just, okay, it's like in my hair. All right, fuck off! Okay, this time we're gonna explain and show you how we record proper exhaust audio. The challenge here being that this car is ungodly loud. So to get that, we're gonna need to set up a very MacGyver kind of thing here. Spoiler alert, we already did it, you know, so it turned out great. This part, not so much.
All right, this is what we record the audio with. This is a Zoom H4n stereo recorder. It's got these 2 microphones here that are laid out kind of weird, but by facing that way, it means that they can capture 120 degrees of sound. And it mounts here and it kind of points up this way, and that way it's just about quiet enough that we don't clip the audio in the top, so you don't get that horrible like blown out audio when Mike really stands on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you explain what that rabbit tail butt plug is you're holding? Speaking of blown out.
So this is a windsock. We've all experienced 1 or 2 in our life.
A windsock.
And this basically tries to prevent wind noise as much as it can. So you've got this nice fluffy fur on the top, which kills some of the noise, some of the wind. And then inside there's this like, if I just turn the sock inside out.
If you prolapse it.
There's this, so that goes on the top. And then we mount that up with a suction mount, which I'll show you right now. For mounting all of our stuff, I use these Fat Gecko mounts. They're either a 2 suction cup or you can mount an auxiliary one and you can actually have a 3. The last time I used a 3er was actually on the bottom of the Spitfire when we were filming.
What happened to that?
It fell off.
Was that like probably one of the most important shots of the thing?
100%.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a crucial step here. As we just learned, clean the area in which you're suctioning your expensive equipment.
Yeah, before applying.
Yeah.
Clean. And then a little bit of spit.
Yeah.
Works as well.
On your hand.
Yeah, just on your hand.
Yeah.
That's it. just moistening up these cups just helps them to make a real decent seal. Yeah, the nice thing about these doublers is that you've always got redundancy in case one of them fails, but also it spreads the load across the 2 suction cups. So it actually, are you laughing at spreads the load?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be professional here,
Yeah,
Mike.
right, yeah. Spreads the load across the 2 cups there.
The other thing that you can do as well to make sure that you get it nice and crispy is try to mount the mic as close to the bumper as you can, because that will then avoid the wind noise. So this is basically the positioning that we have for the external mic. So next step, GoPro's still on the same mount. Okay, so there's one of our GoPros.
Boom. Exhaust angle.
Exhaust angle number 1.
That's important.
That's the other thing, guys, is that we don't get everything in one take. So we'll roll audio for maybe the first 30 minutes or an hour so that we've got tons of audio.
Juicy.
And then once we've got that, we then start moving the GoPros around and really throwing them on all different angles. And so the visuals that you see may not actually, spoiler alert, be matched to the audio that was actually happening at that time.
So this angle here, this is a good one we like to use because you get to see the road where the driver's going, you get to see driver input. And this is just a good angle for you to have perspective as to where you're driving and the speed, which is tough to get from certain GoPro angles.
All right, one more GoPro on here to get a straight down shot. I think we're good to go, mate.
Cool, let's go drive.
So one of the other things we do so that we can sync up all of the audio to make Nick's life easier when he comes to edit these things is each take we'll honk the horn, and that then you will hear on every single camera and mic, and then Nick knows that that's take 2, and then the next one is 3 and 4 and so on and so forth. Just like that.
Just like that.
All right, so we're getting some flyby audio. So Mike is on his way. I have the recorder. God, that V10 sounds good. And that's it, simple as that. We do a few of those, so we've got them in different places at different revs, and then we can match that to any visual that we have of Mike's car flying by the camera. So another thing we do is we just record the ambient audio. So you hear Mike's car? Just getting it bouncing off the hills, and then that way if we do use drone shots, then this is the audio that we use to overlay over the top of the drone shots. So having one of these is really useful, but what you can do is you can buy little microphones now that actually plug into your iPhone. Such an output. All right, so right now we're just getting some flyby shots. Basically what we're trying to do here is get as many shots as we can, different angles. We start at the top of the hill and then we work our way down.
I think the key to this though is just variation. Even if you don't have a full day to come out and shoot this stuff, you can just like stop at one location and get 5 or 6 shots there that all look different. Yeah, this is kind of cool.
Okay, so that's for the second time, the basics of how to make a proper exhaust video. Now that we showed you the steps, if you guys have the equipment or parts of the equipment, you guys make your own exhaust video. Upload it to narpm.com and we will pick the best one and we will pick something for them to win that I haven't thought of yet, but it'll be worth it. So go ahead, take your car out, make a sweet exhaust video, upload it, be a champion. Okay, now that we've shown you the finer points of how to make a proper exhaust video, and some of the less finer points, here's the final product, believe it or not. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to go to narpm.com and subscribe to become a pro member. Your subscription could potentially save an endangered species. Decent YouTube content. And go to nargoods.com to grab some swag. You know, rep the cause. Look sweet doing it.